All right. Well, before we get to the player cuts, I do want to do the custom conferences, as we have the promotion relegation, and then we'll trim the fat on this roster. So within the conferences, let's start off, of course, the very bottom tier, independent status. Your top team in that regard last year was the UTEP Miners. With that top record, they'll be moving up to tier 10, Conference USA, where they will be replacing Northern Illinois. So again, that is the new status of independent tier, I should say, with Northern Illinois dropping and UTEP going up. In that 10th tier of Conference USA, their champions, well, they made it to the final four of the national title playoffs. It's Jacksonville State moving up to tier 9, which is the MAC, and they'll be taking over for Marshall. So again, that is the brand new tier 10 of Conference USA. Jacksonville State up and Marshall down. For the MAC, their champions were Coastal Carolina. They'll be moving to tier 8, the Sun Belt, to replace South Alabama. So again, for the MAC, that is the brand new look for them, with Coastal Carolina moving up and South Alabama on the way down. In tier 8, the Sun Belt, their champions were Arkansas State. They'll be moving up to the American Conference to take the place of Texas State. So again, that is the brand new 8th tier Sun Belt Conference heading into Season 4. For the American, their champions last year, the Oregon State Beavers, will move to the Mountain West for Northwestern. So again, in the American Conference, that is the new look for them. Northwestern down as Oregon State move up. In the Mountain West, their champions, Kansas State, will move to the Pac-12 in favor of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. So that is the new Mountain West. And Minnesota down, Kansas State up. For the Pac-12, their champions last year, shout out to Cashman for the follow, by the way. See, the champions last year were Boise State. So Boise State moved to Tier 4, the ACC, to replace Syracuse. Again, Boise State on the way up, and the Syracuse Orange right back down after escaping the Pac-12 last season. In Tier 4, the ACC, Purdue won the conference title. They move up to the Big 12 to replace SMU. So that is the new 4th tier, the ACC. Cap off Tier 3 in the Big 12. Their champions last year, Boston College, move up to the top 2 to replace the Utah Utes. That is your new Tier 3. Boston College up and Utah down. Pitt didn't even win their conference, correct, but they went on to win the national title, which is nuts. There's been a lot of yo-yoing. A couple of examples so far, but not too crazy. I mean, we only have 3 seasons worth. In the Big 10, their champions, the Florida Gators, move to the SEC to take the spot of Texas A&M. So that is your new Tier 2. Again, with Texas A&M down and the Florida Gators moving up to the top tier. And that top tier looks like this. Your top 12 programs in the nation right now. Should make everyone play 12 conference games. I mean, you can't. You can only play 11 because there's 12 teams. You can't play yourself. I mean, unless we were to move extra teams, but it's too late for that. Honestly, that would have been the idea, would it be tried. Then again, you don't have the math to do 13 per. How would you compare this to other EA games? Some EA tendencies, but still a really good game. All right. So now, if I do this, should I make... So, Ferris, when we did it on 14, Independent was the top tier. I don't think it would hurt to have independent as the top tier. You know, you could do a lot of different things. Independent as the top tier, as the bottom tier. Do you want to try to do 13? Yeah, I mean, technically you could do 13 programs and have independent tier be that much smaller. That honestly might not be the worst way to do it. Would be to have the independent tier be the top and only have there be like four programs and then 13 teams per conference if the math checks out. Then you could do 12 conference games a year, and most teams only play 12 games. So, PS5 or Xbox, which is better for this game? Doesn't make a difference as far as I am aware. So, plenty of different ways to set up the conferences, right? Plenty of different ways to experiment. We have to cut 30 players this year, guys. And we cannot cut a quarterback, apparently. So, Methamphetamine lives to see another day. At running back, though, the obvious cut of Alani Pryor is gone. Tugnis is on the chopping block. We'll see what happens. At fullback, we say goodbye to Jason Bryant. We'll also say goodbye to Baraka Egbo. We'll give it to Casey Figueroa, just due to their size. Although Egbo does have better mobility. Love Air definitely stays. Egbo might actually be better for this. Lead block. Figueroa's a better blocker. And that is more important. So yeah, Casey Figueroa is going to survive with what, like platinum recoup, or is that silver? Yeah, Baraka Egbo, great name, but you got to go. At wide out, Nate Isaac has to go. Colton Burke. Devin Cook. Dion Lockett. Lonnie Grubb. Bullwinkle, we'll see. We'll see what happens at wideout. Honestly, CJ Peaks. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be the sixth guy in the depth chart. We could redshirt. He's probably gone, but we'll leave him for the moment. Tight end, we can't cut anybody. On the O-line, oh boy. Interesting decisions to make. Left guard, we do say goodbye to Bob Bowman. At center, not sure yet. Right guard, not sure yet. Oh man, we're going to have some tough choices. Right tackle, nobody else to cut. Defensive end. Oh boy. We do say goodbye to Alex Widmer at DT, and then for defensive ends, we got to say goodbye to Kenyon Vibora. We got to say goodbye, unfortunately, to Who's Your Daddy. At linebacker, Bill Murray's Milbury. Hate to say it, but you're out. Middle linebacker, nobody yet, but we'll see. And then the right side, definitely KJ Hartley. And definitely Alex Marquez. No enough survives for the moment. At corner, Jesus Christ. We'll figure that out. At safety, we'll figure that out. Oh, man. Kickers. We gotta say goodbye to Halliday. We gotta. He's not bad, but Ramsey has the better dev pattern. And we can't afford to carry two kickers this year, so Death Halliday, you're not bad. You're not bad, but 76 speed as well for... Hold on. Hold on. Can't tackle as well, though. Where the hell was kick power? Is that the start? There it is. Kick power and accuracy. Yeah, 67 accuracy. He's got better power, but he can't hit the broadside of a barn right now. So yeah, Death Halliday's out. Can't cut one of the punters. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. We're down to 99. Running back, it has to be done. Unfortunately, unnecessary Teugness. You're just... I have no way for you to make the team, do I? Because we need Grant as a backup running back. I can't cut anybody else. Yeah, Teugness has got to go. 69 overall, redshirt freshman. That's not bad. But, yeah, Schilling kind of took your spot. Yeah, Teugness is out. We got to cut down to one fullback. You're at the spot where a 35 recruitment class is kind of bad. Yeah, we're not going to be looking to do that again. We're going to be very selective now. Honestly, we're going to cut Cholesterol Love Air just because Figueroa will have more time here and it's just about as good. So, yeah, Cholesterol Love Air is gone. At wideout, oh, man. It's got to be Bullwinkle Jr. Sylvia and Say His Name, He Appears are both ahead. I didn't think it was going to let me cut Leo Rubin. I mean, Rubin, it's going to take him forever to become a good wideout, right? Like, he was a running back. I don't see how the hell he's ever going to become a good wideout, though. His overall is so fucking low. Overall isn't everything, but still. Now it's not going to let me cut him. Never mind, it glitched out. Yeah, Bullwinkle Jr., you got to go, buddy. I'm sorry. We knew that CJ Peaks was probably on the chopping block. Come back. Oh, man. Yeah, we can't do 35 again, that's for sure. Go back to wideout really quickly. We know what we got to do. 10 to go, bare minimum, yeah. It would make sense to cut Say His Name, He Appears. 1 overall point better, but a year older than Pepe Sylvia. Yeah. Sorry to the Joe Hendry fans, but he's out. Sylvia might not be safe either, if we're being honest, because I already have 5 wideouts. Like, Sylvia's not bad because he's younger, and we're going to need some wideouts, but still. Some of these guys are going to be cut next year anyway, though. On the O-line, we got a 70 overall in Hicks. He's the lowest of the bunch. He is not. Fulika Fancy Bottom, hate to say it. You got to go. Actually, Steincooler has to go because Tuca Not Tuca's better. So Bob Steincooler's gone. Fancy Bottom is still going to go. And then at left tackle, Darren Hicks, also gone. Defensive end, we're going to say goodbye to Squeegee Brewster, unfortunately. But it's got to be done based off of the numbers that we have. So Squeegee is out. Can't cut anybody at defensive tackle. Linebacker. Or not to lose anybody. But honestly, Jerry Donuffs is not going to make the cut. We'll try to keep the 3 middle linebackers because they're good. We do have a strong amount of corners. Greg Branson, despite a crazy boost in rating, you are gone. 3 more to get to the bare minimum. We're going to say goodbye to Ty Lieber. 2 more. 2 more players. We've had to make some hard cuts. We're definitely not doing a 35-man roster again. There's no way. We're going to start being a lot more selective with who we go after. Hate to say it, man. I think Pepe Sylvia's got to go because he'd be the 6th on the roster this year. Sorry to Pepe. Big boy at wideout, but he's got to go. 1 more, bare minimum. It'll be Jace the Napoli. We're going to hold at 85 because a lot of players next year we're going to want to cut once that first year is up, as it turns out. But that was painful. We do still have one hell of a team, though. You know, that's the important thing. But yeah, transfers, we need to start being a hell of a lot more selective now. We've managed to turn the team around. Now we got to be selective. What do we want to do here? We could continue to boost the O-line. Let's do that. And then aside from that for Tactician, boost to finesse and block shedding for linebackers. D-line, change of direction pursuit. Wideouts. Run block power, run block finesse. That's not bad. Running back, boost to pass block. Quarterback, throw on the run. You know what? Let's go into the blocking boost and quarterback, throw on the run and change of direction. There we go. So we're continuing to work on that Tactician tier now as well, which is great. Our coordinators, by the way, Aguilera has Motivator, Tactician, and Recruiter spec'd into, while Neil Halen is Recruiter and Tactician. Heavily into Tactician. So that's not bad. I mean, these players could continue to develop rapidly. Some hard cuts. Shout out to Pay Through for the follow. Welcome in. All right. We got our stuff to set up. Obviously, we're going to get to renaming our players soon, as well as doing that custom schedule. And actually, you know what? We'll save the player names for last. Let's do the schedule now, because this is a big part of this season, is what we end up looking like schedule-wise this year. I do not want a week 0 game. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, leaving week 7 as the open week is fine by me. Okay. So again, as always, we do the letter spin wheel. Week number 1 is scheduled. We're showing up as an 84 overall, dude. All state, we roll an S. It was almost a T. So who's available with S? SMU, Sam Houston, or Syracuse. Now again, you guys can vote for whatever the hell you want, but if you're on the side of, hey, we'd like to see you promoted, you're probably going to want to vote for the lowest rated players or teams. We got SMU at an 84, Sam Houston at a 76, or Syracuse, who we nearly beat once upon a time, at an 83. You got 1 minute on the poll. If it didn't pop up for you, you might have to refresh the stream. But poll is live. Will it be SMU, Sam Houston, or Syracuse? Kick off our season. Promotion is absolutely the goal. If we do not get promoted this year, it's a disaster, frankly. That's the only way to view it. Sam Houston and Syracuse are the two teams that it's down to. 5-vote split right now, so this looks like it will go the full minute, so we'll come back to that. And I'll check out week number 2, which is currently scheduled to be Temple. We'll see what we spin. A W. Will it be our yearly game against Wyoming? Potentially. That'll go to another vote. 1 vote separating Sam Houston and Syracuse. Now 2. Now 3. We're down to the final few seconds. It looks like it's going to be the Bearcats of Sam Houston. Week number 2. The vote comes down to these 3 teams. Either the Western Michigan Broncos at a 76 overall, the Washington Huskies at an 84, or a seemingly yearly showdown with Wyoming at a 78 overall. Who are we playing in week 2? Kurt, you did not miss the renaming. We're doing the schedule first, then going to set up our recruitment board, then we're going to do the naming. Well, you guys vote on that. I'll spin the wheel for week number 3, which we will schedule. Never mind, Wyoming's already won that poll. Okay. Wyoming's back on the schedule. Week number 3, we rolled. My goodness, what are the odds? It's a Z. I thought it was going to go over to a Y, and I was wondering if Old Youngstown was there. They're not even in the game. Let's see what we land on again here for week number 3. It is a C. It is a C. Well, chat, that leaves two options. It is either the Buffaloes of Colorado at an 84 overall, or the Rams of Colorado State at a 79. Will it be Colorado or Colorado State? Not the easiest of opponents, regardless. State's obviously a little bit weaker. We'll see who chat goes for, as we will spin the wheel for week number 4. See what we land on. A lot of teams to vote for there. Colorado State's definitely won the other poll. Hey, through. Thank you. Colorado State's in. Week number 4. You guys have another vote. Will it be 74 rated Air Force, 74 rated Akron, 89 overall Alabama? Which one of the 3? Will it be Air Force, Akron, or Alabama? And so far, Alabama is winning the vote. Because what would this season be without a bit of sabotage? Let's see what chat decides. It's going to be a close vote. I'll look towards the next week already. See if we get a letter that just doesn't have an option, because I really don't want to play FCS teams. It is a D for this week, which leaves nobody. Nobody at all. Spin it again. Close vote between Akron and Bama. Very close vote. We land on W for the next week. It'll go to a coin toss between Akron and Bama. Heads Akron, tails Bama. Akron dodged a bullet. By the luck of the draw, it's Akron. Shout out to Dad Gamer for the raid. The old double D. Dad, thank you very much for the raid. How'd the stream go? I hope it went well. What were you up to tonight? I'm sure it was NCAA. I might be wrong, though. It was Madden 20. That's a flashback, huh? Madden 20. Fair enough. Fair play. Fair play. Well, again, thank you very much for the deal. Hawk, sorry you got bopped. I have to do it because of trolls. Tough game against Florida. Fair enough. So wait a minute. Madden 20, it says. Definitely college football, but it says Madden 20. I'm confused, but you know what? That's okay. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Chat, we landed on a W, and we draw Wake Forest. No other team with a W. We're just about ready to head into our 4th season for anybody coming over. And, yeah, I let chat take part in helping decide our schedule. That ain't the right Dad Gamer. Oh, did I type in the wrong? Wait, there's 2 Dad Gamers? Oh, I put in Dad Gamer. Right. Well, apparently there's a Dad Gamer and a Dad Gamer. Damn. Shout out to the Dad Gamer. Dad Gamer? Piss off. I don't want your raids. I'm all about Dad Gamer now. I'm all about the Dad Gamer now. Thank you for the raid, though. I appreciate it. Bad streamer. My brother in Christ, it is 4:30 in the morning. Spare me. All right. Week number 6. We spin the wheel, end up on an I. No choice. It's the Indiana Hoosiers. Okay, we're starting to get some tough matchups here. We'll take week 7 off. Let's spin the wheel again for week number 8. We're only going to take off week 0 and week 7. Number 8, we land on U. Chat gets a vote. Will it be the team that we beat in the Mayo Bowl this past season? the UCF Knights at an 84 overall? Will it be the University of Monroe, Louisiana Monroe Warhawks at a 71? Or Utah State at an 80 overall? Chat, the choice is yours. Will you go the hard route, the easy route, or somewhere in between? Who will it be? Again, the poll is up. If it doesn't appear for you, you might have to refresh the stream. Vote in that poll. Let's see who you guys go for week 8. As we're scheduled to play the defending national champions Pittsburgh in week 9, but we'll spin. And we end up on S. Who's available for S this week? 2 different teams. Okay. Well, it looks like Utah State is going to win the prior votes. Yeah, I think we can call it. They're doubling up both other options. We'll be taking on the Utah State Aggies in week 8. And then week number 9. I did not mean to put to open. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out the fucking schedule. Week number 9 is either the 78 overall South Bama Jaguars or the 80 overall San Diego State Aztecs. Who's it going to be in week 9? Well, we have San Diego State with their awesome goddamn helmets. Or the South Bama Jaguars. Not much of a difference in their rating. San Diego State is in a higher conference. And I think they're going to get the win here. Looks like it. We'll call it. San Diego State is in. Week number 10. Actually, hold on. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, well, yeah. Week number 10 is S. Another S. And the only team we can possibly play, the Syracuse Orange. Fuck. Oh, we're running into some good teams this year. Syracuse, it's not the easiest schedule. We needed those easy games at the start because this is not the easiest schedule. We almost beat them before, and we're certainly a different team now. Week number 11. Right now it's scheduled to be Liberty. The wheel gives us a G. Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, thank God there's nobody there for G. We spin again. We spin again. You know who I was thinking of when G was coming due. This time out, we roll an R. And there's also no R. Okay. Limited amount of teams it could be, but man, Michigan and Ohio State are both up there, so is Boise State. Roll an A, please. F. No F either. Oh my God. Spin again. Spin again. D. No D. This is fucking torture, dude. This is torture. You gotta give us A or B, please. Landed on R. There's no R. Damn it. This is just gonna torture me. Oh, thank God. Ah! No! Look at how close this was to A! Look at the arrow! Are you fucking kidding me? We were that close to getting Air Force. Fuck! Oh my God. Okay. K! Okay, that's fine. We landed on K. Chat gets a choice. The seemingly yearly game against Kennesaw at a 75 or Kent State at a 75. Kent State or Kennesaw? We've played Kennesaw a lot more than Kent State, but oh, thank God. We didn't land on M. We didn't land on O. Granted, Ohio State could have gotten voted out. And yeah, I mean, Michigan could have too. God. Looks like Kent State might get the win here. We'll give it another second. Let's see. Week number 12, though. Who are we going to roll? Right now, it's New Mexico. And this time out, it's a P. No P's. Roll again. Looks like chat's going to go for Kent State. This week, we land on W. No W's. Kent State wins the prior week. Golden flashes are in. We rolled another K. Well, it might be Kennesaw, but it might not. Your votes this week between 81 overall Kansas State, or if you wanted Kennesaw, you get another chance. Will it be K-State or Kennesaw? That is the question. And then our final game of the season. Right now, it is scheduled to be Army. We'll see if that's still the case. As we roll an L. Which means the Louisville Cardinals, an 85 overall team. Fuck sake. Oh my god, I don't know if we're getting promotion this year, man. There's some tough games. Also, it fucking put Liberty back in. Oh, it totally reset the entire schedule. Thanks, game! Fuck! Are you kidding? Alright, well, let's try to remember who the hell we scheduled then, shall we? Did someone go back in the VOD? I don't think I hit the Y button. Fuck. Alright, well, we got Kansas State. The week before that was Kent State. Week 10. Who the hell was week 10? Syracuse, right? Or was that Utah State? Fuck, I'm gonna try to go back in the VOD. I don't know why the hell that reset. Content, video producer. Apparently the chat doesn't want you to get promoted. They never fucking do, man. They never do. Alright, let me look here. See who we got on the schedule. Alright, I gotta go back further than Louisville. Looking. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, so week 11. Let's see, actually. So Louisville, Kansas State, Kent State. Week 10 is Syracuse. Then San Diego State, Utah State. Scroll back further in the VOD here. First couple weeks. Come on, you bald bastard. Talk too much. There we go. At least I think we didn't go back too far. Okay. Week 6 ended up being Indiana. Then we had Wake Forest. Akron. We got to take out of week 0. Akron in there. Colorado State. We're not there. Shit, did we get something out of order? We did. Fuck. Hold on, I'm blowing it. Give me a minute. There's Colorado State. Week 4 was Akron. who are no longer there. How are they not? What? Oh, is it doing the double thing again? Fuck's sake. Discard change. Son of a bitch game. Oh, you're killing me. Well, we know who the hell we're playing, I think. Get Akron out of there. Week 1 is Sam Houston. What a pain in the ass. Week 2 ends up being Wyoming. Week 3 is Colorado State. Then we have Akron. Then we have Wake Forest. And it's Indiana. In week 8, we have Utah State. San Diego State. Syracuse. The schedule sucks, dude. This is so rough. I believe there was Kent State. And Kansas State beat Kennesaw. And in the final week... Who was the final week? It was Louisville. That is a dreadful fucking schedule. Absolutely dreadful. That's a disaster for us. There are way too many decent teams on that list. There's not like a super elite level team, but man, this isn't great. Not at all. In terms of home and away, I haven't seen Colorado State yet. Oh, man. 6 games in 6. Obviously 3 and 3 on each side. Let's host Akron. We'll visit Colorado, Wake Forest, and Indiana. And then the bottom half, we'll host Kent State, we'll host Syracuse, and we'll host Utah State. We'll go to San Diego State. Well, actually, Kansas and Louisville, we probably fucking want at home. I'd like to see their stadiums, but Christ, do we need the home field advantage? I gotta start thinking of that. So Kent State, San Diego State, Utah State on the road. Honestly, yeah, I can't think about who I've seen anymore. I need to think about the potential away advantages. Oh, dude, I know we're an 84 overall, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, we have to basically win out. So, this is a very fucking tough schedule, even for an 84 overall, because other teams that are independent are not going to have as difficult a schedule. That's the problem. In terms of our recruitment board for this year, before we get into renaming our new recruits, the board this year, exactly, UTEP went 10-2 last year. So that was a problem. Our team needs, this season, we need 2 running backs. Apparently we need 4 tight ends. Then again, we haven't done the red shirts yet. Let's actually do the red shirts. Well, Chris, that's the issue, right? Like, we might have tough opponents for those home games during visits, but at least we don't have to deal with the fucking away stadium factor. So our red shirts this year, we are going to try to sit out Sims, Bajent, and Methamphetamine and run with Frost and Brett Cole. Running backs, let's sit out Dora. We'll play Schilling, that's fine. Fullback is fine. Wide out. Basically, all of these guys can take a seat this year. We really only need the 5. Technically, we could have the 6. Let's have Allgaier as the 6, because he's never going to be anything. Tight ends. I'm not allowed to sit Bentley. On the O-line, Zeiss is down. Ouch and Ishmael. I haven't renamed players. Right, we do that afterwards. Vega's insane. We got to sit you out. Gruber, we got to sit you out. Right tackle, we got to sit out Garrison. We got to be aggressive with the red shirts here. Honestly, it's a big risk to sit out TBTT. But, God, because he could get, he might be too good. He might get mad and leave. Fuck. I'd love to have him for an extra year at an even higher overall. I mean, we're risking certain players getting pissed and leaving anyway, though. I can always take the red shirt off of people if it looks like they might leave. I mean, if we lose out on that guy, we still have an 84 and an 80 at defensive end. And a 77. But again, TBTT is an 86. If we redshirt him, we'll have him for 2 years at a 90 plus. That's the situation for him. I'm at least going to do it for the moment. We can take it off heading into week 2, because by the end of week 1 and week 0, we might actually know if he's pissed about playing time. Defensive tackle, all of you guys can sit out. Linebackers. Corners. Holy shit. Honestly, 69 Midan can sit out for the year. I think we're good enough to survive unless he gets pissed about playing time. Getting him for another year would be huge. Gotta be aggressive. Red shirt Ramsey and red shirt the other freshman punter. So we'll see what people do in regards to getting angry. But we also need to see the effect that that has on the depth chart needs. Still 2 running backs, still 4 tight ends. Didn't change a damn thing. We need to do that anyway. 2 offensive linemen. Defensively, 6 defensive linemen. Holy shit. 6 linebackers, apparently. And 4 safeties, it's telling me. I don't know if I believe this. No kickers, no punters. I don't know if I believe that or not. We'll see. I mean, I guess it is to keep a full 85. There's a dude named Rambo. So to look at who's out there. 5-star prospects. We're not immediately locked out for some of these guys. We're going for them. We're fucking swinging for all of these guys. I don't even care. We're going for it. In terms of 4 stars. Not bad. Quite a few available players. Holy shit, a ton of available 4 stars. Most of them, I would say. And then for 3 stars, also a lot. Okay. We got 575 hours in this opening week. We got to use this wisely. Right? Do we even bother? Like, in my mind, it was like, do we look at the 4 stars, the 3 stars? We should just put as many points as we... Granted, we can only scout this week. We can't actually put points on the people aside from scholarships. Right. Let's start with the 4s and the 5s. We gotta aim high now. For the 4 stars, are there any that are interested? Yes, there is. And then what about those with a pipeline rating? Quite a few of them. Especially at a 2-star. And how many at a 1? Adron Sandland. Stephen Lambo. Mo, Brink, Keen's already on the list. Singh's already on the list. Minor. Sailor. Brent Trout's a great name. There's more 1-stars than I know what the hell to do with. It's nuts. Okay. So a quarterback, 5-star, Tyler Carmen. I want to see if you are actually a 4-star. No, he's a 5-star. Okay. That's a scholarship offer. At running back, BJ Thompson is a legitimate 5-star. That's a scholarship. Roger Hurt is a 4-star. That's fine, but bear with me here. Muhammad is also a 4-star. Stephen Lambo is a gem. That's an immediate scholarship offer. Connor Biquette is also a gem. That's an immediate scholarship offer. I think you can see my strategy here. Terrence Petrie. Also a gem. Immediate scholarship. And and Wes Stocks. Isn't bad, but off the list. So Stocks, Muhammad, and Hurt are off the list. I'm not going to go full 35, trust me. Wideouts, Austin Harms. Legitimate 5-star offer. Desmond Minor is a bust. He's off the list. Hakeem Richard is a legitimate 4-star, but that's not what I have in mind right now. I told you we're aiming high to start off. At tackle, Oscar Westbrooks. Legitimate 5-star. That's a scholarship. Jeremiah Camp. Legitimate 5-star. Taj Moncrief. It's good, but not a 5-star. I am literally targeting 5-stars only or 4-star gems. That's it. Rashawn Keene is a bust because, again, we can't put any points into people aside from scholarship offers in this week. James Dawkins is a gem. And what about Jaleel Ogletree? It's fine, but take him out. Can 5-stars be gems? I don't think so, because you're pretty much just confirming that they are good. There we go. Those are our opening point volleys. There were more 5-stars I could have put scholarships on, but, I mean, this is going to take time anyway. So our board is set. Our schedule is set. It's a nightmare schedule. In regards to the depth chart, I'm not going to organize that yet until we know if we have to take red shirts off of people. But we do have to rename our new recruits, and oh my god, we have to win games against some tough programs, man.